Hello and welcome everyone, I'm C.S.Gilmore and this is Blueprints. I've actually been away for a bit, too many other games to play, not enough time, usual issues. Let's see if I can remember what I was trying to do here. Shrine was a big one, especially now that there should be a thing in here. Oh hello, cursed chest. Something tells you it should stay put. I have a key, let's use it. Probably for the best if the key does not fit the lock. Where do I get your key, I wonder? I'm pretty sure this is how we unlock curse mode. Where do I get your key? Breakable rocks? Something else? Am I forgetting a thing? Probably am forgetting a thing. This happens I go away for too long. The item... Delete... Oh, whoops, wrong button. Right-clicked. Nope. I want to put coins in. 13. I want to do this blessing some more. Still so many things to check. How do I do? Maybe if I get a hammer, I can not only check the rocks, I could check the chest. I have a suspicion that that's the hint, is that I need a hammer to break it, because the story used a rock to break it. Could be wrong. Let's see what we can find. Break room, I do need that. Because I need more of these successes in order to get where I'm going. 369 4 8 12 16 5 by 8 2 2 4 6 no 2 4 yeah right 2 4 wait, am I doing something wrong here? Why about that? 2 plus 1. Oh wait, plus 1 3 3 6 9 minus 8. There we go. Alright, that's what I was doing wrong. Brain had a moment there. Alright. 1 is 1, squared is 1, plus squared 4. So 5, 20 minus that, 15, so 5. Wait, did I do bad math? 369. Alright, 4, 8, 12. Minus 4, 8, 12, 16. Divide by 8, 2. Plus that is 3. 3 squared is 9. Minus that is 1. Alright. 1. Plus that. Oh wait, 25. That's the 5 squared 25. My brain. Maybe I'm not awake enough for this game after all. So 10. Alright. 100 divided by 10 is 10. Divided by 10 is 1. Card is mine. Okie dokie, we have cards. We have a card to work with. Okay, shall we do that? Yeah, let's put a chapel here. So that I can go back and forth a little easy. That would cut off that line right now. But it would give me the lab so I can run the experiments. What experiments do we have on the docket today? Add allowance, permanently increase your locking skills. Letter will be delivered to the mailroom. Let's see if any more letters will be delivered. I don't know if there will be any more. Each time you find some trash while digging, whenever you spend 2 or more gems drafting a room. Every room you draft within the next 40 seconds. Probably only going to be able to get 1 within the next 40 seconds. Whenever you spend 2 or more gems. That seems the most likely to happen more than once. Alright. And we are off. Good spot for the storeroom. Give me. What else could I do here? Alright. Nothing on those tables. Library would be good. I need to get my book back. Yeah. Magnifying glass from stupid can't solve my puzzles. Foyer, hallway doors are always unlocked. That could be good. Plus, letter has been delivered to the mailroom. Well, it says a new letter has been delivered, so who knows? Maybe we can just get a ridiculous number of letters in the mailroom. I thought we were filled up. Okay. Not gonna complain. I'm curious what will come of this. And we want to get room number 8. That's right. We want the 8th room. Which means I need the gallery. Because I really want to get it outside using the gift of the monk, which I think is where our last key will be. The blue box is true. One of the other 2 boxes is false. We will open this box and find it empty. Well, let's see. That sounds viable. Right? Yeah, there we go. Likely options. That would go the direction I want and give me stars. As much as I want the office for other reasons. Yeah. Key, apple, always. That, and that. Lots of goods. Not what I need right now. For a few things, but we'll make it. Come on. Great Hall's unlocked. We'll go with that. Nine. Open. Open. More keys. Right. Let's put the gymnasium in here. Just that 2-way opening would be good for me. Let's go this way though. Cloister of Lydia. Conference room. Let's do the conference room. Get a better chance of giving me something good. To have keycard today. It's not costing draft. Kitchen. Or den. Sure, I've got plenty of keys to go. Alright. Really need to get the commissary here at some point. Master bedroom would dead end me. This one will give me More dice. I can work with. A gem to work with. And there we go. Vestibule. Not a bad spot for it, and it would get me another letter. Mailroom it is. Order placed. Don't mind if I do. It really did just keep dropping letters in here. Okay. I really thought it would just be like, you're out of space on the counter. No more letters for you. Guess I was wrong. Alright, dear Simon, after giving you some thought, I've decided I'm going to continue helping you. I just had a small chat with the probate lawyer. A week in mismanaged, typically all of the unused floor plans are kept there. Yeah, okay, we already got that one. Maybe it was not moved again after a hit. You should be able to find it in the observing lens compartment of the telescope. Yeah, we already got that. This one. Hey Simon, I'm going to assume at this point you've likely reached the upper ranks of the house and run into our keycard security doors. These are actually a fairly new addition to the house that were designed by Kirk, Darren, and myself, and were installed after an unfortunate incident 2 years ago when some of your uncle's correspondence was stolen by a member of the staff who had somehow managed to reach a room that they should not have been able to find. We're still not 100% sure how he got past the antechamber seals, but it was clear after that episode that not every member of the staff should have unchecked access to the higher ranks of the estate. It's important to note here that in my own experience, I have found every other member of the staff to be extremely trustworthy and unwavering in their loyalty to your uncle. Still, after that incident, we decided to err against our own confidences and opted to install a state-of-the-art security system, issuing keycards to only the most trusted members of the senior staff. If you find the security doors become an annoyance while you are attempting to navigate the house, you should be able to lower their frequency from the security terminal, and there is even a nifty trick to unlock them by utilizing the utility closet in junction with the security settings. Bypass for the security system. Using that junction. Okay, I'm not quite sure if I'm understanding, but I'll take a picture of that as a reference. That seems interesting. Simon, following up on the map I created outlining the steam power duct system, I thought it would be helpful to provide you with a corresponding map for gas power, which is an outdated system that currently is only utilized outside the house, in locations on the grounds. Hovel, Schoolhouse, Gemstone Cavern, Apple Orchard. Already got all that. Thanks. Simon, just in case it wasn't explicit in the emails, I decided to contact DC Power directly and get some additional usage instructions for the VAC system they installed. This information is actually as much for me as it is for you, as I often spend 10 minutes in the utility closet just pressing random buttons until coming up with the desired result. But I rarely understand exactly how it is I get there. After half an hour on hold, I finally got to speak with the technician who personally designed the system and compiled a list of helpful operating instructions. I'll add that material on a separate sheet. I'll include with this letter. As always, hope this helps you, Randolph. If 5 out of the 6 indicator's lights are all the same color, pressing the 6th indicator will always sync it up to the other 5. If all 6 lights are green, pressing any of them will result in the appearance of a blue indicator. If all lights are purple, pressing any of them will result in the appearance of a white indicator. Pressing a blue indicator will turn it off, and flip both the neighbors to blue, unless one of those neighbors is red. I think we already knew this, but I'm going to take a picture of this, just in case I decide I need to reference it later. Well, okay. That was still some useful info. Guess we should see if we can get any more letters in here now. Do I care about security room right now? Not so much, but it's the lesser of all the evils involved here. Because I don't like some of those other rooms. Really would like a hammer. Guess I'm not getting one. Alright. Cloister. Decent room there. Another letter. I'll take it. Mine. Mine. Let's go this way. Ooh, the Chamber of Mirrors is tempting right now. Yeah, let's actually do that. I have reason to believe that if I get up there again, those cabinets will have new things in them, including potentially new rooms again. So I kind of want to try. That won't go the direction I need. Weight room sucks. We're retrying. Rotunda would cost a lot, but give me access where I want to go. Sure. Another letter. I really wonder how many letters we can get. Passageway there would be pretty worth it. And another letter. Alright, I'm out of gems, so that's unfortunate. I should have thought of that before I pushed some of this. Parlor! More gems. And it goes in the direction I want. Can I solve the puzzle, though? A box with a true statement contains the gems. This box does not contain the gems. 4 statements on boxes in this room are true. A box with 1 false statement contains gems. You will not solve this puzzle. Okay, let's say that's false. Box with 1 false statement contains gems. 4 statements on boxes in this room are true. True and true. Box with a true statement contains the gems. Now that would have to be false. So that can't be true. Box with a true statement contains the gems. This box is not. I think it might be this one. It's either that, or I might be overthinking it. Well, I overthought something. Sad times. Oh well, the den will work and get me access to the mirror room where I want. Mind if I do? Before we do anything here, let's go up here. I think I have access to all of the rooms right now. Coin. Don't find that. Ah, yes. Another workshop actually wouldn't be bad, given how many times we need one and we can't get it. So, okay, I'll add a floor plan. Observatory. Do I want to add another observatory? Ooh, we could double up. Yeah, no, that actually pays off super nicely. If we get more observatories, I think we can double up on our what we get out of it. Right. Well, that just paid the bills for a bunch of things. And that's good to know that we can make use of this mirror room to keep getting goods out of it. I don't really need to right now, and I want to go this way for now. Could really use a cobblestone. Very nice. Alright, let's test this theory out. I already had one observatory. Now I've got another one. I think I just got another star. Oh, and it's giving me this. Yep. Okay. Now I don't want to burn through my stars like I did last time, quite. But it might be nice. Oh shoot, and I don't have enough gems for that. I'm done with that. Okay, well, fine. Bedroom. Parlor. Again. Wait, is this my third parlor? It is. When did I pick up that many parlors? I don't... Oh, mirror room, duh. Mirror room added even more parlors. I should have technically ability to get 4 parlors. The box next to this box contains gems. A box next to this box is true. The box next to this box is false. The box next to this box is false. So let's say that's true. No. That actually can't really work that well. So let's say false, true, and this one. There we go. Alright, commissary, please, thank you. I don't care if it dead ends that area. I need it right now. And to have any hope of getting a sledgehammer. Thank you. Thank you. And a magnifying glass, I'll take that right now. There we go. I'm just going to take all of these. This will do me so much good this run. Alright, our next goal. First, since we have to go most of the way there anyway, we'll go to the mailroom again. Now that we've unlocked another letter or two. Then, we head outside and we break stuff. We break all the stuff. And we see what comes of it. And probably regret it down the line. But you never know. Maybe we don't. Snackage. And I can't reach out without going through there, but you know what? Don't have enough for that. Don't care. Key would be good. Work with that. No. More snackage. No. Open sesame. Wow, it really is just piling on the letters. Which one did we read last? That one. Ooh, wait. Hold on a second. Yeah, okay, that was the one we got 3 more in here. I wasn't paying attention to how many times we got it. Greetings, Simon. Hope all is going well on the estate. I was discussing my communication with you with another fellow technician, Kimberly Thompson, and she suggested I disclose to you the locations of the drafting strategy issues she's personally found on the estate. Issue 1, dormitory. Okay, yep. Issue 2, drafting studio. Yep. Issue 3, library. 4 and 5, bookshop. Yeah, okay, we've gotten all this. The above list is according to her, so I can't personally vouch that these are accurate. I believe it is. Simon, if I'm going to be mentioning members of the staff, perhaps I should give you a brief introduction. Miss Anne Babbage. Ooh. House manager, my boss, Kirk Darren, head of security. Randolph Moore, lead lab technician, network admin, humble author of these letters. Kimberly Thompson, lab assistant and helpful sidekick. Chef de camp, head of kitchen, maker of tasty meals. Hartley Rota, the Baron's personal valet, retiring. Christoph, the chauffeur. Robert Nagula, the new groundskeeper. Robert Nagula. There are a handful of other names among the various live-out and seasonal service staff, but due to their infrequent mention, I thought it best to omit them from this cursory introduction. No, please, this is very good info. Please feel free to ramble, Randolph. This is very good information that could prove vital in the future. None of those fit a weird spelling mechanic, though, for the Blackbridge computer. I still remember I need to find a weird spelling for login to get access to certain messages. Another successful experiment, another letter. You have certainly been keeping yourself busy. As I've spent the last few days racking my brain trying to come up with new clues for you, I'm reminded of your mother's aptly named book, A New Clue, and how fiendishly she hid the clues for her readers within its pages. Don't worry, I won't be hiding any clues for you in imagery or requiring you to comb the text with a magnifying glass. The truth is, I'm not nearly as clever or creative as she was. The best I could muster trying to be cryptic and mysterious would be something like, break the bricks in the weight room with something that has a handle and is very heavy. Yeah, I already know that one. I'm afraid that in spite of my best efforts, the result is not quite cryptic and even less mysterious. I suppose I'll leave the riddles to your great uncle and his niece. I have that. Can I pick up new stamps in here? That's another good question. I know there was something to do with having to have a magnifying glass to pick up new stamps, but I don't know if it had to do with certain things or not. Like, if it had to do with specific, specific letters, if it had to be the ones down in, like, the sanctum. I almost said asylum. I was like, no, wait, not right word. These are cool. Teresiana, Eastern, something, Raja Ariel. Ooh, okay, this actually could give me some hints. If I look at these closely. Because I already figured out Raja, though, I believe. Which one is this? Mounts. I feel like that's a clue for something, but it might be something I've already solved. Nothing there. Nothing there. Mora J. Travel by boat? Perhaps? Mora J. Do I already have info on that one? 1 second. Notes. Mora J. I don't know which one's Mora J. Black, yellow, purple, orange. Wait. I don't know the blue one right off. I don't recall a blue country. Well, I'll just make a note. J. Ship. Blue. Maybe I have a info on one of my countries wrong. Or, I don't know. Ooh. Vero Shores, travel by tortoise. I have a suspicion that's Costa Rica. Vero Shores. I really should have thought of paying better attention to these stamps earlier. Some of these, I suspect, have been staring clues at me for a while. Our cherries, together we weather. Yeah, our cherries, Archeries was okay. The stamp color didn't give me a clue because it was yellow, but Archeries and yeah, the weather was lightning, stormy. Yeah, okay, and factory. I believe, yeah, industrial or whatever. Yeah, yeah, okay. So some of these really do give me some clues. I probably missed some even at the ones I just looked at. Let's check the one from our dad in 1 second. Yeah, Van Aries, while we are lost, in fire we are found. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, okay. That is actually kind of helpful. But I have to get outside before I forget about my goal. This way, go this way, right, left, straight. Quick turn off here just for a second to check a thing in these books. Not that book. Other book. I want to see if it's added to my stamp collection or not. It did. Okay, so it did. So it wasn't specific to the postcards. It was just I had to look at them with a magnifying glass. Stamps found on the estate and inspected will be added to this page. So I'm missing one. But also, this is a nice quick reference material back to these. Orinda, Aries, Black. Yep, Orinda. Okay. That makes sense. The white. Wait. The whites. Sea of Yob. Oh, okay. Does that mean it's? Oh, yeah. I see they're sitting down at the bottom there. I didn't realize that at first. Okay, I know what this is. Now, ship. This is now more J. All right, I have a name for another country that can probably now tell me everything I need in order to complete their seal. That's another thing we can work on. All right. I think if I've missed a other, where else I might be able to find that last stamp? Where have I looked or not looked? Going the right way? I am not going the right way. I went the wrong way. Back out this way. That's right. I have to go through here, cut through here, cut across here, go this way. I've already got that one. Oh, wait. This actually does help me. If I could just figure out which nation. 10. Because this means they fly by air. This is... It's green? Maybe it's the diamonds? Air? Travel? Question mark. Announce? N-A-U-A-N-C question mark. It might be the name of the country. Okay, piecing it together. One at a time. I should have paid more attention to the weather in that picture. Well. Working on it. Let us go. First things first. Can I brake? Well, if I need a power sledge, then maybe. You have a bad feeling about this. Are you sure you want to do this? Yeah. May even end my run. But, this is how we unlock curse mode. That ominous feeling persists. Better think twice. Woo. Curse the deadly stone. Cursed effigy. Curse mode is now unlocked. Also, you are cursed. You can now select curse mode when starting a new game file. You foolishly picked up the deadly stone, cursed effigy. And I only have 13 steps. You have been cursed. Each time you draft a bedroom, lose 1 step. Each time you draft a hallway, lose 1 key. Each time you draft a green room, lose 1 gem. Each time you draft a shop, lose 1 coin. Each time you draft a red room, lose all of the above. Okay, so the curse is that, but alright. That that affects some things. I think I can get into the antechamber right now. If I could get downstairs, I should have thought of this before I did this, but if I go downstairs, maybe I can. With the running shoes, it might work to save me long enough to pull the lever. Probably not. Probably not. If nothing else, I should be able to just reach down there and get a few things taken care of. I don't think it'll count as curse mode success anyway. I think I have to be in curse mode itself in order to get to the antechamber and have it count as the achievement. Or get to room 46. 40, yeah, 46. Could be wrong. Could be wrong. But I have to. Alright, everyone. I realized I screwed up a few things. One, I cannot get back to the room 46 from there with the step I had. And especially now with the number of steps I had, I'd have to open up that chamber. Didn't have the right things. Yeah, I screwed up a few bits. Then there were the sanctum areas. I thought I had some answers, but I'm missing something. In either some of my notes are incorrect, or I'm misapplying where some things go. Anyway, let's move on to this day and make sure. Yeah, now we're back. So cool. That's good at least. We are still cursed for a bit though, so for the gift of the monk, I guess that was a bust. But we'll make do as is. And we are cursed for a day, which is interesting. Makes me wonder if we could complete curse mode technically from this version of it, or what the case may be. Alright, got that, we got that. Next time we'll have to. I won't get to it this episode, but next episode we're gonna check out curse mode just to see what it may what the difference may be and how it may function. Of course. New clue again. Once again. No magnifying glass. Please. Yes. Thank you. We have a magnifying glass now. We're good. Very happy about this. Alright. Upside. We now have a magnifying glass. We now have a magnifying glass. So we can look at all the things in here a little more closely. Any of these sticking out funny? Doesn't look like it. Alright, we can finally read these a little better. Dead case. Lavatory. Closet. Attic. Furnace. And solarium. I was having trouble making out that word. Corner cases. Parlor. Patio. Nook. Office. Library. Pantry. What's this? Suspect list. Christopher Clark. Charles Driscoll. Bo Lee. Bo Lee. Lee Bo. Lee B? That would break the rule, I think, for the Black Bridge. And he was one of the main conspirators, if I remember right. Bo Lee. So that might be what we need to get into Black Bridge and get all of the notes unhidden. Hond Mayford, Roseball, Richard Scott. You know, I'm gonna just take a picture of this now that I can actually see it. In case I need to reference it again. Alright, that's a big one. That is a big one for us, I believe. Nothing here that I'm seeing sticking out. Apple, orange. Apple, banana, orange. Now we already got these stuff to make that work. Which is why I need this. Is what I needed. Okay. Dead end, 2 major key. Dead end, major key. Yeah, okay. Seen all the signs. Yep, we already did that. Metro, yep, got that. Alright, I can finally read this. Clue library, the way. Alright, page, word, page, word, page, word, page, word. Alright, how's that tie in with X, A, Y, ooh, that was an X, okay, not Z. I almost had some of this right. Okay, X, A, C, B, Z. And what does that say there? Assume page count starts on title pages. Okay. So, if that's the case, that'd be new clue. A new clue. Page B, letter Y. So is that this one? Or word Y, sorry, not letter Y. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y. 2. Oh wait, I might be missing something else here. Go back to here. What was that? X, Y, Z, X to Y to Z, A to B to C. The way. No. Okay, I'm not fully understanding some of that. You see. Alright, I have to go find some of these other books. But now, we are better suited to handle a lot of that. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Might as well pull up these classrooms while I can. Yep, that one. Alright, this is one I'm trying to remember if I got this one before. I don't think I did. Finn, Orindia, Oris, Araja, Archeries. We already got these. Figured out more or less, but good for that. Have I been in this one before? Either way, this helps me. Verakrika Rajay. Rajay once again has a ship near it. So that seems promising. Focus. Alright. Hope this isn't a political statement. Yeah, okay. C minus. Alright, so I have to figure out. This will help me figure out which ones are which. If I am correct, that is Kararika. And that should be right. Yep. That one is actually a triangle now. That both fit. I'm not sure on this part here. Nounce? Okay, so that would be nounce. If that, I think that one's wrong on this paper though. And that would be Vera. Okay, where are the other papers staying? Yeah. It's working. 7 out of 5. 5 out of 7. Yep. Those three are right, I know. That one I believe is right. 2 of these are wrong. 2 of these are wrong. Which ones? These two, that one. Vera. Yeah, that's not Vera. So that one's wrong. And gotten that mixed up? Morge and Mouse? Or... Right, that's it. This one also has 5 out of 7. That's right, that's right. That one is wrong. And... Alright. No, that one's a Raja. Where's a Raja? Okay. So, yeah. We know first 3 here. That one, and that one. Alright. There, so... This one, we know the Raja's wrong. And... Okay, this does help. Okay, that means that one and this one and this one are wrong at the bottom here. So, that means this one and this one are right. Okay, so this is fair. So Farah is the weird, I don't know, nipple, whatever you want to call it. Morage is that one. Morage is that. Yep, I'm right there. And that means the diamond has to be Nounce. That is correct. Okay. Yep. Okay, now we have the names for all of them, matched with their symbol, and I have pictures of their locations. With their names, so we should be good to mark that as good. Sorry, everyone, that was probably not as clear for some of you as is for me. I don't know how better to put it right at the moment. Another classroom, sure. Alright, classroom puzzle, can you find the difference? Yep. What are we looking at here? Car, plan, cane. Art prompt, directions. Draw 2 things that share all but one letter of their name. Tooth? Spelling incorrect, yeah. Art prompt, acorn, corn. Fantastic job. Hey, which is also the, yeah, okay. Clever, robot, root, the B. He's being very, very funny with the grading I see here. Okay. I should probably write down what grade is each thing, right? Maybe I should. Grade 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. 5 is picture compare. I think that's what I need for me to remember what it means. 4 was geography. 3 was the Periodic table science. Two was math, and one was colors. Okay. That gives us something to work on there. I think maybe, possibly, I don't know. Okay. Can I get more classrooms right now? Locked. Fine. Didn't want to go in here after anyway, right? Yeah, sure. Come on. Where's the key when you need one? None of that helps. Okay. Well, hopefully we can continue getting more of the classrooms. It would be nice to get them all, but as far as this goes, it's not the end of the world either. Break room would be good. High chance of getting a key out of the deal. 12. 18 minus 16 is 2 squared, 2, 4. 4, 8, 12, 16. Divided by 8, 2, 3, 6, 9. Minus that is 1. 16. Divided by 4. 16, so 4. Squared is 4, 8, 12, 16 again. 16, 16. It's just. Alright. 16, yeah, okay, so the answer is 16. Right. We can work with this. Wasn't quite what I was hoping for, but it's viable. These give me something good. Now we have 51 stars. Now we're kind of going to start over with keeping that as an option. I'm alright with that for the moment. Really need more keys. Where do I get more keys? Well, there's a nook. That'll help. And storeroom would help. Okay. Next up. Back to foundations. Ooh boy, I'm burning through a lot of stamina. But worth it if I can get this to work. I want a normal key, not that I can use the special key here anyway. Classroom, going in a direction that I can work with, except what? Okay, there's the next slide option. Hold on. History worksheet. History. Who was the first crowned ruler of Fenares? Okay. Which city in Fenris is named after a historical figure? How many sons did the fourth king of Orindia have? How long did the War of the Fifth Year last? Which realm did not ally with Fenris during the war? What flag was forbidden to be flown at full staff after the war? Alexander, Banner of House Larson, Black Flag. Is almost certainly the answer to that one. Okay. Pictures. Which realm did not ally with Fenris during the war? That would be... Oh, I should remember that one. I know I read that somewhere. Okay. Am I supposed to get anything out of this? I don't know. They broke up the railroads. Yeah. We already knew that it used to be that. Alright, another green airship. That's another point for announced being airships for travel. Black versus red, yeah. Is anything else there sticking out? And we're back. Okay, well, let's see what this does. 4 out of 6. That's good. Reddington, 22 years. Black Flag, I know is pretty sure it was a Raja. The entire era. That's wrong, because that's not how that question should be answered. Did the fourth king of India see in Fenris is named after a historical figure? I feel like that was right. Pretty sure that one. I don't know. 4 out of 6. I'm just gonna take pictures of these for the moment and try to reference them later when maybe my brain is functioning better for comparison purposes, because my brain is not putting enough information together right now to know which one of these is true or false. We've got another one here. What is this? 3 out of 5. Or 3 out of 6. Right? Yeah, see, my brain can't even count correctly. Not a good setup. It's pinned by the victors. Yeah, it is true. Yes, it is. Okay. Roger dead end me. Parlor. Let's do a redraw. Redraw. Can the classrooms not go on the side? Room is empty. Special key, secret garden. That'll help. Yes. Don't want that. Let's use this tree draw. There we go. Another classroom. Ooh, no, algebra. I hate algebra. I am so bad at algebra. I do not like this. Please don't make me do algebra. Oh, I remember don't square till you're there. Yeah. I hate algebra so much. Alright. Note it down. Algebra. Alright, I know that means squared. I don't know what that means. Or some of that for that matter. What? Wavy line? Rain no compute wavy line. I don't remember that from any algebra. Maybe I am forgetting a lot for my own protection. Because mentally my brain no do algebra. Algebra bad for brain. Brain no likey. You go cry in corner now. Yes, yes. Alright. Give me my classroom. How hard is that? It would give me options. No, keep going. Ugh. None of that is good. What I want? Alright. This. Yep. Classroom. Thank you. 8 is affix paragon, affix pairings. Prefix, suffix, old, the, and, then. When paired with a verb can mean I will or won't, similar to... Alright, I'm gonna have to take pictures. We're having an English class. Only not for English. Lord, word, who, house. Earlier, Rajan did not use any verbs, so today the rare usage of verbs are comprised almost entirely of loan words and are mainly used to describe physical actions. Oh, it is so feeling like history of English again. At least my brain can comprehend this, more or less. So this is Learn Rajan. Hello, can you teach me a new word? The branches of the tree are old, and three acceptable. Translate the following phrases. You should remember the Rajan terms for these. That's all those. That's all those. Alright. That's going to come back to bite me later, probably. Darn it. Security door. Locked. Take that. There we go. Did they fix that so you can no longer dig these without actually opening it? Alright. I'm pretty sure I could before. Just need a key. One key would be great. Phenomenal, even. Alright, not getting any more keys there. Back to here. Key, check. Let's put in treasure trove. No, won't help me. Let's put in the pool. Then I don't want to use the key there. I feel like it wouldn't give me what I want in that position. Best bet is here. Redraw. Plus I get the redraws here then. Redraw again. Redraw again. Alright, classroom, but it's going... You know, it doesn't matter. It's the 9th. Final exam. Please take a seat. Final exam. Okay, so this is where we can... I think this is where we can take an exam and potentially get... The years certainly flew by. Yeah, so this is where we could take this exam. It's a one and done deal. Oh, we have time. Great. Instructions. Your exam has begun. You will now have 30 minutes to complete the next 18 pages of questions related to the curriculum covered over the previous 8 grades. If you do not know the answer to a question, skip it and come back later. This is an open book exam and you may use your notes and may retrieve information from other rooms to help you as long as you can complete the test within 30 minutes. After you have completed your exam, it will be graded remotely and results will be sent to you the following day. Probably should have started this right now. Sam left his house at 6 a.m. and drove 5 hours west and past 8 flags. He then turned north at Tanner Fork and drove 2 hours north and past 4 flags with the same color. Before arriving at Trinsdale at noon, what color were the flags? Okay. For north at Tanner Fork, 2 hours past 4 flags of the same color. Alright. This would be a geography. Which one has a weird... Karika, which would be... Now that won't work. White, black... No, definitely won't be that. Vera, Mara J. Mara J could work. White is Mara J. Yeah, not Vera. I think white. In the scenario above, where does Sam live? Oh, wait, that's not an option. I should have read ahead. Okay, well, it's filled out. I can't change it. And see if then Forest. Marsh Aries or Araja. Oh yeah, Araja could work for that, I suppose. Okay, so Raja would have been... No, Raja would have been purple. So I'm guessing it should have been red. And... I don't know, that's a tough one. Where does Sam live? Okay, 8 hours... direction, then north at... Oh, I'm dumb. Tanner Fork. Yeah, okay, so it's within... Yeah, it would have been red. Red, because that's in that area. Yeah, that's the Grand CFN. What color is most often associated with hallways? orange. Which of the following would be the least patriotic room pairing? A chapel in Fenaries, a shop in Archeries, a greenhouse in Carica, bedroom in Arad. I want to say a greenhouse in Carica. What color is the fruit gives you 3 steps when consumed? The apples are 2. I don't know about green apples. Pretty sure those are the same as normal apples. Which one was better? Was it orange? Man, I am blanking out on so many things right now. This is bad. Is banana better than orange? I'll say banana. Solve the following problems. 5 minus 5 is 0. That's 0. Solve the following problems. 5 times 2 is 10. 12 times 2, 24. 5 minus 2, 3 times 5, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 16. Minus 5 is 11. Alright. 1 or it's supposed to be 1 plus no, that's 1. Okay, so 10, 40, 5 and 5, 8 minus 4 is 4, 1 minus 4 is -3 times 2 -6 plus that 1, 3 minus that is 1, -1 times 8 is -8. 5 by 2 negative it is 4? -4 plus that 1. Okay, yeah. Which element on the periodic table is represented by the symbol C? Picture of the periodic table? Okay. So it's way back here, and I have a bad feeling I may have not kept that picture. May not have kept that picture. Okay, well, that's a problem. Take a picture of this as a reminder that's one I need to work on. Not a real element found on the periodic table. Which element appears in the periodic table directly below helium? I have no idea. Which element on the periodic table is represented by the symbol Ag? Which element could not be used in the spelling of the word clues? Used in the spelling of the word clues. What? Okay. How many elements are on the top row of the periodic table? 8. Yeah, so I have to get a picture of the periodic table, basically, what I'm seeing. I don't think I either had it here or I remember it. Either way, I know I failed this test already, so I haven't aced it. Because I screwed up that first question. Sea of Fen is south of which small body of water? Trinsdale Lake. How many seas in Fen Aries are larger than Remington? That I don't know. Which of the following realms is not near Fen Aries? Which sigil core denotes the realm of Archaries? Archaries is that one. What realm is directly north of Araja? Fen Aries. Where are you right now as you take this exam? Or Sorindia, Aries, Mount Holly, Forest, Reddington? Now, Mount Holly, Reddington, Fen Aries. Those are all keywords. Mount Holly, Reddington, Fen Aries. I believe this is the correct setting for that. I'm not quite sure what they're going for the layout. Which two pieces of art would be best prepared to depict the letter B? Birch tree and oak tree? Okay, this is the birds and a book store. Hey, Bale Ale. Yep, okay, this is the picture references. Which of the following pieces of art was not displayed in grade 5 classroom? Alright. Try, plan, ride, jungle. Leave. Which of the following pieces of art is not displayed in Mount Holly's entrance hall? Face is there. Trinsdale? Face. Realize? Probably Trinsdale? Now I'm not sure. 1%. Mount Holly Elementary Exam. Can you find the difference? What? What? Elementary final exam. Can you find the difference? I'm not sure what it's asking here. What is it asking? A, B, C, D, which is B, I, M, and R. I'd have to remember what that one's name is, I think, and then maybe compare to that. I'm not sure. Who was the first crowned ruler of Fen Aries? Don't remember. Which was one of the dissolates. Which era were the railways of Fen Aries destroyed? Would have been the 6th era, I believe. How long did the War of the 5th era last? Say 22 years. What was the first capital city of Fen Aries? Fen Aries. The Oris is a trick question. I believe it was it Reddington at first and then it became the Grand City of Fen? I'm trying to remember. Or was it the other way around? Something like that. Which realm gifted Fen Aries a dirigible to headway their victory parade at the conclusion of the war? That would be announced. The deciding battle of the War of the 5th era was fought on the southern shores near what famous landmark? That I don't know. Yeah, I have no idea. Solve the following problems. I wonder if these change every time or if this is the same every time. Brain no good for math like this, though. No comprende. 6. 6, 12, 24, 36. 3, 6, 3 minus 3, so 3, 3, 6, 9, minus 6. I don't know what this symbol is going for. I don't know what that means. That's not a symbol I remember. I don't know. 11 divided by 3, 3, 6, whatever this wave means, I don't know. Whatever it means, like, what? It means something. Maybe once, 3, 6. No. What does that mean? I don't know. Yeah, blah, 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 blah. I don't even know any of those. Not touching. What is the Erogen word for house? Okay, this one I could probably answer because I took pictures of a few certain words. House is hue. What does nayet mean in Erogen? Neviet. I have no idea what I'd have to actually learn some of their language, I think, for that one, and how to break it down. The phrase "trevenly" can be translated in several different ways. Which of the following is the future come towards me? Okay, hold on. I have a thought. It has to do with the affix suffix thing, I think. Niv is new, the start of, and yet I don't know that one. But new gate, probably. Phrase Trevenly. This is one I can get up there. Probably. Trevenly. Translated in several different ways, which is not an acceptable interpretation of this phrase. Branches of the old tree are old. Then Trevenly. My tree is not very old. I cannot see the tree trunk. I am not an old tree. I think it's I cannot see the tree trunk. Be the non-acceptable one there. How would you say the following phrase in Erogen? You have a very, very long day. Something. Something large. Their word for name. Pick out here. Branch is true, small. Be a new word, yeah. Pretty sure am is tied in there. What would you tell an Erogen count me out. Modern day night word house. I'll read it. Nai? Something Nai. Rajanai? Probably. A Nai seems to be. Read it. Night. No, Nai is night. Small. This is a 3-year-old. I have no idea. I'm too tired for this right now. I need to get to bed. So we're gonna wrap this up here pretty quick. I'm running out of time anyway. Mount Holly Elementary final exam. Let me take a picture of that one real quick. In or at is point A, point B, using the provided Arajan terms for cardinal direction above, what would be the clearest way you could give direction to someone at point A to get them to point B? In, at, is. Netis? Word. Trevo. Let me do a check on that. And now I meant to do go down to the end again. Last one. Come on. In the ancient order India, the number 8 was considered by Rajan scholars to be mathematically near perfect, though many in the secular sphere held that only this advanced form of 8 was worthy of numerical perfection. Okay, so some math here, there was math in a special way. No idea. Alright, end of exam, I guess. I think we get the results in the entry hall tomorrow. I'm not 100% sure. So now we know what happens when you go through all 9 classrooms. You need 9 classrooms for this. Alright. Feel like there might be something I'm forgetting. I am too tired right now. I'm going to call it a day. And we will try to figure things out. I think next time we're going to check out curse mode before we continue on with this and try to figure out how it went. So, yeah. Call it a day. Yeah. Unfortunately, I have to get to bed. I work tomorrow. And I'm too tired to think more. Was not expecting to get the classrooms, all 9 of them today, and now we have an idea of, though, what I need to learn in order to make this work. Also, that makes me think that one note out in the tomb, in her ladyship's tomb, I think that was in a region. And I'm going to have to solve that in order to read it. So I have to learn a language, basically, more or less. At least the spelling of it, to some extent, in order to word this out. Okay. This is a lot more brain power than I thought this game was going to get me into. And I have to figure out what in the world some of these symbols mean for the algebra, because I don't understand that at all. Algebra was math was my least favorite and my worst subject overall. Out of math, algebra probably was even worse. The more advanced the math got, the worse my understanding of it got. And algebra, and more advanced algebra especially, forget it. We're lucky I remember how to square things and what that symbol meant. For like putting that symbol together for it. I have no idea what those other symbols might be hinting at. Oh. Comments below if you know what in the world's going on here. This is one I am perfectly willing to take some comments if you have answers you think, or like what you're thinking about some of those symbols and all that. Uh, for now, I need to call it a night. Hit like, hit subscribe to keep up with new releases if you're new here and haven't done so already. Thanks so much for watching. Good night, everyone. Bye.